Namaste yogis, my name is Candy and I'll be your guide for this practice today. So today's session is based on a Hatha Yoga practice where we'll be incorporating some breath work as well throughout the session. So I have some of my notes here as well. In case I need to refer to any fun facts, I'd love to tell you about any poses. And let's actually start with the theme for today, for this session, which is going to be the intention of mindfulness. Mindfulness is a common theme, but it's very essential nonetheless. We can always be more mindful every single day about how our bodies feel, what's going on inside, what our thoughts are, and being able to incorporate action on what to do about that. So maybe if you notice your breath is more shallow during your practice, you can bring that to your attention and you'll be more mindful to breathe deeper. Or maybe if you're not engaging certain muscles enough, then you can be mindful about that as well and engage those during the practice. So having this intention of mindfulness in mind, let's first allow ourselves to get grounded with our breath work. So starting in our Mukasana meditation pose, you can put your hands in the Om Mudra, or you can place your palms on your lap. And what we're first going to do is take a big deep breath all the way in. You can close your eyes. Breathing deeply into the belly, filling up in the chest. And then letting that come out the nose gently. And again. Filling up in the diaphragm, up to the chest, and letting that fall out. Nice and slow. Let's do 2 more. Last slow breath here. Pausing at the top and letting it fall out. And whenever you're ready, I invite you to extend your legs to the top of the mat, sitting in Dandasana, staff pose, lengthening in the spine, straight spine, chest lifted up, forward. Let's shake our legs out side to side. Normal breath in and out. And now we're going to do a fast-paced breath work called Bhastrika, where we will forcefully breathe in through the nose, lifting the arms up, and then exhale forcefully through the nose, tucking the elbows down into the ribs. So like this. And let's start now taking 10 of these breaths in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Bring our arms down, back into Dandasana, shaking the legs out again. Very good. And now breathe in, pointing the toes forward, flexing toes forward. And then exhale, toes pointing back toward knees. And again, breathe in, toes forward. Exhale, toes pointing back. Last one. Breathing in deep, toes forward. And then exhale, toes back. And then relax, taking in some normal breaths here. And shake the legs out again. Very good. And now I invite us to bring the soles of our feet together. I'm going to face forward here so you can see me better. See if you can bring the heels as close as you can to the inner thighs, holding the feet closed with your palms and lengthening in your spine, opening in the chest here. Now when you're ready, steady breathing, fluttering the knees up and down for Baddhakasana, butterfly pose, butterfly flutters. And feel free to close your eyes, noticing how this feels in your hips without giving judgment to your body. And just noticing how low and high the knees can go up and down. Noticing how this feels in your hips. Maybe you want to go a little slower. And you can focus on being mindful on how you can make the flutters a little longer, perhaps. Breathing into the hips here. Mindfully fluttering. And now take your next big inhale in. Fill up in the belly and chest, stop fluttering. And then exhale, bring your head down toward the toes as low as you can go. And just being mindful of your body here. Embracing your hips' flexibility at this current state. And just noticing how low you can go. Allowing yourself to rest here. Take a few more big deep breaths in. Butterfly pose is especially good if you sat for a long time. Then the opening of our hips helps to relieve the back pain. Get more mobility here in the hips. Now I invite us to take a big deep breath all the way in. And exhale as you slowly come up. And then I invite us to extend our legs again, slowly. Back to the top of the mat, back to Dandasana. And now, I invite us to get into a seated twist, Madhyachasana C, starting with our right foot sliding back as close as it can to the sit bone. I invite you to breathe in, raising the left hand up to the sky. Look at the fingertips, and then as you bring your right hand back, exhale, twisting using your core, having that left elbow plant right behind the right knee, right next to the right knee. As you extend and open palms here, looking behind your shoulder blades. Feeling this twist, breathing into it. All seated twists are good for detoxifying our body, stimulating the organs, getting blood flow here, helping with digestion and bloating. Very good. Take one more big deep breath in. Lifting in the chest here. And exhale. Sigh out. Sigh out any tension. Take a big breath in. Raise the arms up to the sky. And exhale. Return to Dandasana. Extend that right leg out. Now we'll switch sides. Breathe in. Slide that left foot back. Exhale. Breathe in. Lift in the right hand. Bring the left palm back behind you. And then exhale. Bringing that right elbow right outside. Left knee. Opening in the palm as you look behind your shoulder blades. Keeping a soft gaze here without putting too much stress and strain on your neck. All your twisting is in the core here. Open up in the chest, breathe in. Feel the breath come into the side of the body. Exhale out. And now breathe in, raising the arms up to the sky. Lengthening in the spine. And exhale. Back down to Dandasana. Shaking it out in the legs. Very good. And now, I invite us, let's see where we are at the time. Okay. Okay, and now I invite us to get into a seated twist and bend. Actually, wait. No, I'll take that out. Okay. And now I invite us to sweep the legs around into tabletop, lining up your wrists with the shoulder blades and your knees with the hips here. Takes a big deep breath in and out. And now we're going to get more mobility into our spine with cat and cow. Breathe in on cow, pulling the navel to the ground, pulling the gaze up to the sky. And then exhale on cat, curving into the spine, rounding the back here as you tuck chin to chest. Breathe in again on cow. And then chin to chest, cat. Match your breath with your flow here. And maybe you want to move a little faster than me. Or maybe you want to keep a slow pace. How can you be more mindful in this pose? Maybe breathing a little more deeply, or maybe being more mindful about the curves in your spine, the push in your palm, lifting in the chest for cat. Allowing yourself to feel all that is engaged in the lower back, in the arms and shoulders. Another great pose for detoxifying our body here. Getting blood flowing throughout. Okay, on our next inhale for cow, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Exhale into cats, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming back to neutral spine, tabletop. One more breath in and out. Very good. And now we're going to do a little bit of core balancing and core strength here. We're going to do a bird dog, extending right arm out, lined up with the shoulders, and left leg back, left foot back. I can change my position so you can see me a little better. Face diagonal here. So extending in the left foot back like you're trying to push a door closed. Flex the toes forward toward your knees. Okay, keeping that left palm lined up with your shoulder. Hold this for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Making sure to still breathe here. We're now going to switch sides. Grounding through that right palm. Breathe in and lift in the left arm, extending forward. Bring that right foot back like you're pushing a door closed. Hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Exhale, bring the hand and knee down. And now we're just gonna do a little more of the Bhastrika breathing that we did earlier. Extend the right arm and left leg out. And what we're going to do is breathe in on this extend and exhale, elbow to opposite knee. Okay? Counting now, we'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, squeeze your abs, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. And then now we'll do the other side. Extend left arm, right leg back. Breathe in deep. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Coming back to tabletop. Breathe in and out. Very good. And then now I invite us to, in your tabletop, inhale and push up to downward dog from balls of your feet. Raising the hips to the sky. Head in between the arms. And if you're able to, you would like to feel a deeper stretch in your hamstrings, maybe walk the feet a little forward so then the heels can be flat to the ground. You feel the stretch in your hamstrings. And this is a downward dog is always the best for the full body, stretching the lower body, getting strength in the upper body. The whole body is engaged here. Maybe you want to pedal it out. Pushing the heels into the ground. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale. And now maybe if you'd like to, you can jump the feet to the hands or walk it up. Inhale. Then exhale. Bring the feet to the hands. And slowly, you can bring the feet a little bit closer if you'd like as well, or you can keep it hip width. Softening in the knees for Uttanasana, forward bend. Allow the head and neck to relax. Let yourself hang like a rag doll. You can even wrap the arms around the forearms and wobble side to side. And if this position is hard to do and you feel like you don't have much flexibility in your hamstrings, maybe you can grab a block. If you have a block nearby you, you can hold on to that as well. Some people will bend in their knees, but that can actually cause more strain into your hamstrings rather than benefiting. You want to stretch the hamstrings. So if you have a block, feel free to engage them. But if you need to bend in your knees a little, then do so safely. Just listen to your body, be mindful. Or you don't have to touch the ground as well. And just get as low as you can go. So now, next breath in, come up halfway fold. Look forward, straighten in the spine. Roll the shoulders back, and then exhale, forward fold again. Let's do 2 more like that. Breathing in, halfway fold. Looking forward. Exhale, forward fold. 1 more. And then exhale, forward fold. And then now I invite us to bring our feet together, super duper close, that they're holding hands. Slowly roll up into Tadasana, mountain pose. Squeezing all the muscles in our body. You can even bring your arms up above the head with the prayer palm, Namaskar Mudra. Take a big deep breath in here. And I invite us to go sit the butt down into chair pose, lengthening in the spine, weight bearing into the heels, knees behind the toes or lined up with the toes. You're engaging your core here, squeezing in the abs, softening in the shoulder as you bring your gaze to your fingertips. And be sure not to overextend in the lower back. See if you can tuck the tailbone in, straightening in your back and your spine. Big deep breath in. See if you can get a little lower. If not, that's okay. And 1 more big deep breath in. Exhale. Come back to Tadasana. Very good. Inhale. And then exhale. Forward fold all the way. Relax in the neck and head. Halfway fold. Inhale. Straighten in the spine. And then exhale. forward fold. Very good. See if you can get a little lower. Maybe wrap the forearms behind the legs. Bring your head toward your knees. And if not, you can still use your blocks, of course. Take a big deep breath all the way in. Exhale. We'll do one more. This is a great pose for relieving anxiety and depression. Helps with insomnia as well. Big deep breath in. Sigh of relief. And I invite us now, whoever is able to and has the knee strength to come down into a low yogic squat. So if you can't do this, I'll have another option for you. But if you can do the low yogic squat, toes pointing out, sitting the weight into the heels, lifting the chest, and you can bring your palms in namaskar here, pushing the elbows right into the inside of the knees to open up in the hips. And you can waddle a little side to side. If you can't do this, then I invite you to just meet us on the ground. We'll meet you there. You can come into a happy baby. So you can come all the way down, take your time coming down. Keep the lower back flat to the ground. And you can reach the palms up to the soles of your feet. And if you are not able to reach your feet, then I invite you to wrap your forearms around the shin and calf, pushing the elbows into the back of your thighs, and just enjoying this hip opening stretch here. You can waddle a little side to side, and just notice what you feel. But I'm going to actually do a bit of the frog pose. And again, if you're doing this one, you can waddle side to side. If you're doing happy baby, allow yourself to flow freely there. As if you actually are a baby. Allow yourself to be and breathe. Whichever pose you're doing, just see how you can be more mindful with it. Let's take another big deep breath in. And then sigh out any tension. Very good. Lastly, we're gonna now meet on the ground for Sutya Matyandasana, which is a lying twisting pose. So you can lie down with the legs both extended starting out. And then starting with our right leg, we can bend it. Use our left hand. Let's inhale. And bring the left leg across over the left. And if you need a block, if you have one, you can place it under where your right leg would be crossing over so that it can be supported. And then you want to extend your right hand out to the side, opening in the palm, looking toward the open palm so you're opening in your chest. And you want to try to keep your upper back and shoulder muscles on the ground. Breathing here on the side of the body, noticing how it feels. And if this is too uncomfortable still somehow as well, you can also bend both legs and twist that way as well. And have both arms out to the side, extended. You can see me. I'll just face this way. You have both arms out and bend the leg this way. And look toward your right hand as your legs are bent to the left. Okay. I'm going to stick to the extended leg version because I get a deeper stretch that way. Now breathing into the side of the body here. Take a big deep breath all the way in. Be mindful with that breath. And exhale. Slowly allowing the right leg to come back to center. And now switching sides, extending in your left palm, bending in your left leg, and slowly using that right hand to cross it over. Or if you're just doing both the legs bent, then you can bend them both, extend both arms out. Maybe palms facing down for this so it's more grounded, and then you can twist to the side. Palms can be up too, but it is better, more grounded if palms are down. And seeing how you can be more mindful with the stretch here. Breathing into the side of the body. Noticing how this side may feel different from the other side. And this stretch is great for opening your heart chakra, opening in the chest here. Your heart chakra is aligned to feeling of love. Compassion. And the stretch, of course, is also good, just like with the other twisting poses. It's good for digestion, detoxifying the body, and you also hydrate your spinal discs, so it keeps your spine nice and lubricated and mobile, which we need to be flexible, stability in our spine as well. Breathing into this side of the body, take a big deep breath all the way in. And release. Sigh out any tension. And come back to center. We're going to end in Shavasana. In resting corpse pose. Have both palms facing down to get grounded. And just relaxing every muscle in the body. Doing a body scan from head to toe. As if a barcode scanner is scanning down and up your body. Noticing if there's any remaining tension that you're holding on to. Allowing yourself to be and breathe here. Take this moment longer. See how you can be a little more mindful with your breath, with your body. Allowing yourself to melt into the mat. After your next big deep breath in, flowing up all the way into belly and chest. exhale, sighing out. Let's do that again one more time. Taking a big deep breath all the way in. Sighing out. Letting go of any tension that doesn't serve you. And when you're ready, bending in the knees, bending in the elbows, rolling over to the left or the right, whichever is facing me, the camera. And then pushing up the supported hand on top. Sitting back in your cross-legged Vipassana. I invite us to chant Om together 3 times. Take a big deep breath all the way in. Returning to your natural breath, rub the palms together, build heat. Place the palms over your eyes, open them, close your eyes. Taking in the beautiful energy, rub your palms together again. And rub it all over your body, sending this warmth, this energy to spirit, connected to spirit, to spread all over your body. Bring your palms to your heart. And I invite you to thank yourself today for being here as an act of self-care. Acknowledge that every single movement, every single breath, and every single modification you took, all of it is progress toward better health and wellness. Namaste and one love. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the practice. Thank you.